Scared her.
That's good. Dodo. Dodo, you want to be at work with us? You got to get used to the clap.
So there's this house by my street, and it's a spooky house actually, and there's two white mystical German shepherds. Have you ever seen a white German shepherd?
No, they're like the albino squirrel in Trinity Bellwood.
They're real. So he has them out there in his like yard, and they bark when we walk by. So now when we get to that top of that street, she won't go up.
Oh, she knows.
And I was sharing that with our friend Ace. And that's Ramesh's friend. And
I love you, Ramesh.
And we love you, Ace. And these are both amazing people in recovery. And he was like, yeah, because she's smart. Humans will sense danger and go towards it anyways. That's the mental blank spot. I can't get her to go up the street. But you can get me to go to a friggin' Hells Angels clubhouse, a trap house, an after hours, mobsters' houses. Like, what is it about the mental blank spot in
Well, animals are really special. I'm going to tell you what, like someone told me the other day, she said to me, and I think on our last episode, I talked about, my two puppies within 2 weeks being taken. And you know what she told me?
What?
They planned that.
Yes.
They planned it.
They're so smart.
They're so smart. They planned it. Like Toby knew I couldn't put him down, so my mom did it for me when I was on that holiday. And my mom's still away this week. And of course, Coco can let mom see her die. Remember, Coco, my mom's Shih Tzu, came from Arizona, hadn't seen real snow, and now she's in the polar vortex of Toronto. And she came with my mom because that's when Grandpa blew his head off, and the two of them were like,
right,
what do we do? They don't even think they could say it. And then they came here, and then Coco and Toby made a pact to leave in the same week. So Dodo, even though your mom gave you a real Dodo name, you're smart.
So you said to me something once when I first met you, though, and I think dog moms are going to really relate to everything that we're just saying, and now they're about to get angry at us about what I'm about to say.
Say it.
Because you just said to me, we are beyond human aid. Anything that is a human and dogs on anything that's on this earth, you're beyond earthly aid. Yeah, let's call it. Dog's not going to save you. All dogs go to heaven is what you said to me. And that's the truth, right? So this dog is going to go to heaven one day, and I can't fucking do coke over it or go fuck a bunch of guys over it.
Well, could you imagine right now if I lost my mind, no dogs, all these things, and where am I going to go? Because that's why my mom bought me Toby 12 years ago, because I couldn't get a husband.
I know that's why.
And Toby was like, never grew bigger than 2 pounds. So I know some of you out there that love your dog more than anything. And when the dog goes, you'll go.
Right. And that's why we are here in Soul School learning about codependency and what that looks like. And when you put down a substance or alcohol, why? Has anyone ever asked yourself why you go running to a human? Have you even observed that behavior in yourself? Or is a light bulb going off for you right now as we talk? Because I have a friend, amazing person. I adore this person. She's a big lesbian.
Okay.
And
I love a big lesbian. We love you, lesbians.
I love her.
Real lesbians love you, the real kind.
And she runs a very successful company, and she really has a lot to offer a woman. I'm telling you, she is a catch, and she's a beautiful human. And it's it's the best woman I've ever met. You don't get it. You don't understand the way she looks at me. And then traveling across the world to meet these women. And
let's differentiate two things too. There's straight time and gay time. Right? Like, the gays, and it's true if you're honest about being gay, because I remember this young gay guy fired me from being his friend because I said, oh, I'm an old fag hag. Oh, he was so sensitive. And
it's okay. I don't even want to talk about sensitive people.
Yeah, okay. Like, you sensitive people, just go away. Yeah. Go away. Everyone's sensitive. Just go away. But what happens is in their time, it happens very quick. Like, all of a sudden they're living together in a week. Same straight people do that too.
That's what it's like in recovery world.
Okay. So there's gay time, there's a recovery time where all of a sudden say, I'm off drugs and alcohol, and then there's this new person, oh my God, let me pick you up and start snorting you.
Megan would always say, how do you know two addicts got together? So the moving truck shows up.
Yeah, there it is.
So anyway, my girlfriend has reached, she will basically like clockwork. It's getting the periods are getting smaller now. But hold on. So every about 6 months, she'll call me bawling. I fucked it up again. I can't stop drinking. I need help for my alcoholism. Okay. And then 3 months, I did it again. I've ruined another relationship. I need help. She's very violent when she drinks. It's very scary. There's vehicles involved. This is life or death. Okay. And so she's coming around now to meetings, and it's like one meeting.
She has to hit her rock
One
bottom.
meeting, you feel
one.
great. And then it's like, the person, she picks up a person, and then she's all consumed with the person. And it's like, what meetings? And then 2 weeks later, it's like, I fucked it up again. And it's a putting down the drink and picking up the person and wondering why the same thing keeps happening over and over and over, because we're not finding a solution in between the people. So there's just the only solution that is alcohol. And then the second solution to that is finding a different person.
Yeah. And then next after that is getting more money. Then next after that is the obsession with your body. Then next after that is the obsession with your kids and the obsession with anything. Then you're left with nothing. And then you're just snorting fear, thoughts, worry, because you don't have a solution. And the solution is not found in a human aid.
It's not found in a pussy. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Oh,
it's
no. It's like, I mean, we all know it. Dicks, dollars, and donuts, pussy, penises, paychecks, Pop-Tarts, you name it.
You're on a roll. Is there any more?
Well, oh my God, it's endless. So let's get into why they do that, because they don't realize it's a soul sickness. Nothing is getting a new dog is not going to, someone already told me, get a new dog, Nikki.
Oh,
and I was just like, do you know anything? Number one, do you even know me?
First of all, that's hurtful.
Oh, it's like
I find that to be really hurtful.
I know, but that's
are you going to tell my mom to get a new daughter when I die of a fentanyl
go deeper.
overdose?
That's like when someone says, "Don't worry, you can just meet a new man."
Oh,
don't worry, you can just get a new girlfriend. Like, that's not what this is about.
And
Let's find out why you can't keep a girlfriend.
When people say that to me, I think to myself, it's as if you think I can't get one. I can't connect with anybody because they're all robots walking around. If I wanted to sit at dinner at one of those restaurants downtown that everyone wants to go to, that I've been to thousands and millions of times, that I could give a shit to eat at, and be soul sucked by someone who wants to give me the Coles notes of my story so that I can entertain them so they can vicariously live through my crazy life, I don't do that. I was going to say for free, but I don't do that period anymore.
Okay, there we go. There we go. So you don't put any money on it. You don't do it at all.
I don't. Honestly, I was joking because you couldn't pay me because it's so soul sucking.
Dodo, stop.
Dodo, no.
So what it is that you have a new belief system. This is what it comes down to. You cannot, it's the same adage. It's nothing new under the sun here that we're talking about. You can't do the same thing and expect a different result.
Yeah, you can't.
So basically your friend is now labeled insane because she's doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Everyone across the board knows that. You must do something different if you want something different.
And if you're going to get a new way of living, it's going to take, there's an establishing phase and a maintaining phase. We are in our maintenance phase. Sometimes I go back to establishing because I feel low sometimes, right? So, but I'm in a maintenance phase and you're in a maintenance phase. When you're in an establishing phase, like I said last episode, quit your job and go to recovery, go to 3 meetings a day if you can, because it really takes that level of commitment. And so no, you can't have a person in your life consuming you when you're trying to get this thing. It doesn't work. It's like juggling. You have too many things in your hands.
Here's what it is, everybody. We are in the Great Awakening. I'm going to keep saying it. It's 2026. The 3D is splitting from the 5D.
Yeah.
We're getting into the spirit world. A lot of people want to kill themselves or they need something because they're so in fear. They think that that's what's going to solve it. And here's the solution. You have to choose you. You have to choose you. Now, it sounds selfish because they say, oh, well, that's, but I don't mean choose you, me. I mean, choose your higher self. Your higher self is responsible, and it's not responsible to drink, to sleep with someone that you don't know. I'm mentoring somebody right now, and he's in this culture. Okay, like you have whatever, Indian and Muslims or Jamaicans or Jewish. I don't care what you are, but he's in that kind of culture.
Part of a culture.
Greeks like Greeks want Greeks to stay with Greeks.
Oh,
blah, 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 don't they?
Yeah.
And so he has to change his whole ideas because he's been attracted to women like you or women like this, or not me, but you know what I'm saying. And now he really wants a wife. So he better wake himself up, take his time to get to know somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time to get to know somebody. Go deeper. Take your time before you make decisions to purchase that house. Are you really taking your time? Are you taking your time before you spend that money on the car? Are you taking your time to decide what you want to put in your body for that day?
I would take maybe 0.2 of a second to make decisions before. It was scary. When I look back at the level of impulsivity that existed in this person, it was frightening. And when you introduced the idea of patience to me and said, no, Jessica, you need to practice it. You need to take an opportunity every single time the line is long to practice patience. Like, it has been life-changing for me. I can see how I ruined things by making these insane decisions so quickly. Like, you can't even let you can't hear God, let alone another person with a sane mind.
I don't even stop. I'm just like, I need a husband. You look good. And then I'm like, I need a baby. Get under me.
Right.
And then I'm like, oh my God, what did I do?
Right.
And then I threw them all out. I threw out baby daddy number 2, my son. You know, I was there, but wasn't a zombie. And then finally, when I couldn't take it, I threw him out.
Mm-hmm.
You understand now, everything has come back. It's all worked out at the end. But man, I've had to do some destruction of what I need self. I have to pause. I have a friend, and you may know her. She's coming down. I would love for you to meet her this weekend. And Catherine, hi.
Hi,
You
Catherine.
might know Catherine. And every time I ask her something, this is what she does. Now, if you're listening and not watching the video of us right now, she's got her hand on like her heart area.
Mm-hmm.
Then she's got her other one on her belly.
Yeah.
And then she'll go, I'll have to get back to you on that. And I may have to wait weeks. But she makes the right decisions.
That's
and
hilarious.
You want to know what? And some people have to drop off because I was writing my will. Okay. This is a great example. And I was just like, I need somebody. And I put my cousin down. I haven't talked to my cousin in 2 years. Right. I'm just looking for a little bit more money to change my will and make this woman, who is not a member of my family, but she's a member of my soul tribe, which is my new family, to make her power of attorney.
Right.
Now I have so much family, blood running through, same bloods. And I would rather choose this woman who takes time. So again, are you surrounding yourself with higher consciousness people, or are you surrounding yourself with zombies who just do what they've always done?
So you're making a really good point, because the women that we're talking about and the men that are jumping from relationship to relationship, that is their normal, because that is the other women and men that they hang around with do the exact same thing. That's like alcoholics hanging around other alcoholics.
Everybody right now, and this is what people don't understand, Jess, if your circle's not getting small, but it's my sister, it's my family.
But I'm bored, but I wanted to do something on Sunday. She doesn't work on Sunday. I don't work on Sunday. That's what you're going to do?
You're going to sit alone.
Sit alone.
Sit alone. Be alone. Silence is real painful for me. I got to have some music on. I'm just learning. And you know my boyfriend. I mean, you guys are born the same day. God loves me so much. Not only does my partner here have the same day as the man I love. I mean, you can't write that.
No, you can't.
And you're both Tauruses. You're both very difficult, and I love it, because you challenge me and expose me, and I want the easier, softer way.
Right.
Do you see what I mean? People co-sign my bullshit. Like you said, people, you have Sunday off, I have Sunday off. Let's just go do what we normally do.
I want the easier, softer way, and then when I get it, I will never respect you. That's me in relationships. If you give me one little inch as a man, I will never, never, never respect you. And it's hard to find someone who won't try to please me.
Well, my balls are bigger than most men right
and
now.
it's hard. And
I'm a full woman, okay? They're invisible nuts. I don't know how they drop so low, but it was because I'll tell you what's happened. We have had to step into our masculine energy. The men have been inundated with feminine energy, and you know what I mean. They're fluoride in the water. I mean, the food that they eat, it's just gone AWOL.
Well, here's another theory about that, too. It's like women have become so desperate that they're throwing themselves at any Tom, Dick, and Harry. And so now Tom, Dick, and Harry's ego has gotten so big.
Well, because we were programmed. You don't need a husband. You need to work 9 to 5. Put your kids in daycare. Let someone else raise them. Be an independent woman. That is the wrong programming. We need each other.
Right.
We need each other, and we need men. And I love this. There was this short, and I wish we could get it on here. I don't even know how, because it's probably too long for our podcast, but it literally shows all the jobs of the world and the men. Like, you think about it.
Oh, right. Without
they're
men.
working in sewers. They're climbing towers. They're on the boats getting your goddamn caviar and your lobster, ladies.
Yeah.
You know, you're not out there doing that shit. When I call somebody, they'll be like, Nikki, women do that. When I call 10 contractors, maybe 1 or 2 are women. You call a plumber. I've never had a female plumber come.
I don't want one, but to be perfectly frank, I don't want one.
Oh, you are so sweet. Now, landscaper, I do have a lovely lady who does my landscaping.
Yeah, and
and
our friend Sonia B is at landscaper.
Yeah,
well,
there you go. This is great.
But that's gardening. Sorry, I'm gender role.
But think
but
about it.
That's gardening, and women.
That's and we're gonna get into it. What's her name? Where's the girl that did the swimming against the boy, and the boy won, and the girl. But she got her medals back. O'Reilly, I don't know her name. She's
what happened?
Well, they're letting all the boys into the women's sports.
Oh, come on.
You know this, and
I know,
Nikki,
but this is just kind of
this and that. No, women are women, and men are men. And if you want to go over, that's fine. Because I have men. Where are you, husband? You dressed up in the most fabulous outfit, and it's Gay Pride Month, right? It's June, and Rustlin, you had to move to Canada.
Not even Pride anymore.
You had to. Well, no, but listen, he had to move to Canada because he was going to be murdered in Russia. You know, It's illegal, and I love him. And at one point, I said, "I'll marry you," and he did it all on his own. Bought his own house. I mean, he has his own husband now, but he calls me his husband, and I'm his husband. He dresses up in drag, and he's fabulous. And if you want to do that, I don't care, but. He's not trying to enter into Miss Canada competition.
No.
Okay? He's not trying to go and birth a baby and stick fake boobs on and milk a baby.
No.
And I don't care if that's what you've been brainwashed into, but it's not working out for all of society. Dodo,
there was someone at the door.
That's okay, Dodo. We don't need protection.
No.
Oh, that makes me miss Toby. The house is so quiet. No, I need to hear that. But back to this rant, because the reality of it is you're getting under someone and you're getting rid of your drugs and your alcohol. You're getting rid of whatever you think you need, and you're picking up something else. And if it's not food, if it's not another person, if it's not shopping, if it's not anger at your past. How many people are sitting there going, this happened to me. Why did this happen?
Oh my God.
How could they do that?
So many. So many. So I think some attention needs to be put. Just bring some awareness and some reflection onto your life and think to yourself, like, is this a pattern for me? Do I as my friend Nikki likes to say, do I snort people? Do I bang them in my arm?
Okay, listen, I used to do crystal meth. Mom, you know this, no big deal.
Yeah, Mom, sorry, I smoked it, okay? Those little pipes with the little rose in them at the convenience store, those are for crystal. Okay, that's what those are.
Well, this was way back in 1991, because my daughter was born in 1992, so I'm a type 2. For sufficient reason, I'll put down crystal meth because I'm going to have a baby, but then I'll pick up your husband and try and manipulate him. So you'll pick up something, put down something, but crystal meth, when you do it, okay, the drip, oh, it's awful. Cocaine, same shit. I know about drugs. But when you chop up a man, do you know what the drip's like?
I have an idea.
Oh, it's awful. You think it's good. No, it's not. And and then go further. When you can't chop up the men, you start chopping up your kids. I mean,
my mom did to me. I drive her to an appointment. She's in my vehicle, and because she's in her driver's license.
Stop it. Go on.
And I come back in, and I'm like, "Where's my water?" I'm already irritated. Where's my water? I had grabbed at the Greek cafe when they give you a coffee, they always give you a bottle of water.
Greek Tikanes.
So exactly, that's the way it's supposed to be done. So I had my little water there, and it was very hot. And I said, "Where's my water?" She grabs it from at her feet. She goes, "Well, it was there, and if the sun goes on it, and it heats up the plastic." I was giving my water, okay. One fucking water sitting in the sun. I was about to finish it in 2 seconds. You know, that type of thought process, like, I'm going to protect my daughter from the cancer in this plastic because of the sun coming. Like, that's snorting your daughter.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Mom, just leave everything how it is. I mean, just leave everybody.
Just leave everyone. Our book says if only things, the people, places, and things would just stay put the way we like them, they're not going to.
Okay, with my son, let me give you a prime example. He came over the other day. He is a man, and I had no hand in that. That's all the universe, because I couldn't help him. And he was a normal teenage boy. I'm like, he likes to smoke pot. He liked to. I don't know what he's doing now. Like to smoke pot. Watch porn, I'm sure all the young boys did, and probably touch some pussy. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I've met your son. He's a typical boy. Like, he's a
but
he's a
he
boy.
doesn't do that now. He's a man.
He's a masculine
so he's
kid.
come over now, and he's like, I won't say it, but he's doing very well in the world. He's got an apartment. He is dating a girl who doesn't do anything, doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, works at a daycare. Like
that's
it's like
sweet.
she's so sweet. And blah blah blah. He pays for the rent in full. Because he's a man, that's what he does.
That's right.
And so, ladies, what did I do out there with my son when he would say something, or my daughter even? My daughter, Haley, I said to you, Haley, I got my kids. I got my house. Okay, I'm sitting naked in my hot tub. Let me know how your decisions work out for you. Mm-hmm. I just demonstrate the example. I'm not working. Go stress. Go do what you've got to do. Don't manage. Don't manipulate. Don't martyr, and don't mother yourself.
Say it again. Manage.
Do not manage your children or anyone else's life. Do not mother. Oh, but it's my baby.
It's not
After
a baby.
the age of 18, they're adults.
It's not a baby.
Okay? So managing, mothering, don't martyr. Look what I do for you, Jess. How many times Mom, I love you. You know I do.
We love you, Mom.
But you're our muse. You're our muse, okay?
And thank you for being friends together.
Okay? So martyr, manipulate. We do that. How often do we manipulate, which leads to, someone put it in, murder, she wrote.
You said on one of your other podcasts about sex and love addiction, and how it like turns into just emotional, like sexual manipulation turns into emotional manipulation when women get older. And I just remember thinking, like, filing it away and just thinking, yeah, I'm super sexually manipulative. Like, that is part of my story. It's one of my calling cards. You can say it about me. I've already said it myself. And then I have this client that's an older lady, and she's giving me a really hard time. The details are not important, but when I pushed back at her, you know what? I can't deal with this now because I've got medical appointments. And I had that download because it was just what you were saying on your podcast. It's like sexual manipulation will translate into emotional manipulation later when the lady's an old bag too.
Oh, absolutely. And then I heard you say you're having these troubles or difficulties. And the reality of it is everything's an opportunity. Like when I came home, everything's an opportunity. So remember, I lost my job, all these things. And then my neighbors, I'm in a 3-year lawsuit with them because they took an illegal permit out, and I don't care. It is illegal. You can't do that. You know that. You've seen the whole thing. And it's not gossip and slander. It's facts. So I have it all there. And long story short, it's an opportunity because when I went to court the other day, I was the self-representing agent. Mm-hmm. They called me up first, and I was Ben Snap, Legally Blonde. Okay, what was her name? Legally Blonde. I don't have the puppy anymore. And I am Ally McBeal. Some of you don't even know that TV show from the 80s. It's like, I'm a lawyer now. Mm-hmm. But you didn't go to Harvard. I'm a lawyer. I'm in the court of law. And when I said, why am I changing my decision? Because at first I had consented that they could bring in another lawyer, their contractor. It's like, no, they're burying me in paperwork. I've already got 3 lawyers on me. I don't need a 4th. I stood in front of the judge, speaking actually from our book. I wasn't armed with the facts about any of this.
Right.
What did he say? This is not going to be a short motion court judgment. We're going to go to the long court. And here I am. And I'm using my friend ChatGPT or whatever it is.
I'm hearing you say it's an education.
This is all.
This
there
is
it is.
all
We
an
are
education.
in Earth School. We are in Earth School and nothing is being done to you. You're trying to remember. And this is what I did. I did another talk yesterday. People are using me. My voice is my worst and greatest asset. Okay.
Well, that just goes to show that people are going to love you or going to hate you.
Yeah, that's it.
And there's nothing in the middle. And the people that are on the hate side, they just aren't ready for the truth. And that's fine. They'll hear it from someone else that speaks their language.
Yes. That's it. We're not for everybody.
So we're not speaking your language.
Yeah. So just, hey, go. How do you swipe on us? Just swipe.
Swipe.
Or just go to the next.
Or send it to your friends and talk shit about us. I don't know.
I don't care. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Just, hey, trolls, troll me. Okay. I love it.
You know, it's not the trolls. It's the people that are the closest to us. But that's another episode.
Well, that's why I'm not even welcome at family parties anymore, because they're like, what's wrong with you? And it's like, what's wrong with all of you? Oh, that's right. You got the pokey. No, I joke. They've all hopefully detoxed. I don't care how many vaccines or how many pills you want to pop to get your depression away or how many people you want to get under. You will eventually learn that you're a starseed. You're a special creature. You're only here not to get more money, not to get more accolades. You're just here to get more soul stretching, more soul school, more of the reality that we're the lucky ones, Jess. We made it to Earth.
Yeah, we got to remember that.
You have to remember that. I think Marilyn Monroe had about 7 abortions, blotting out her consciousness, sleeping with men. Like, it's all along the lines.
Sleeping with very important men.
Sleeping with very important men, all these things. And those were earthlings. And I'm not saying it because we've all done things, but think about everybody who's trying to get to planet Earth. We're all trying to get, and you've got to use a woman's body. I'm sorry, men who say they can have babies. You can't push a baby out of your fucking pussy that you don't have. Wait, let me repeat that again. You can't push a baby out of a pussy that you don't have. Jess, any thoughts on that? Because I mean, my little hole, and it's big and saggy, says my boyfriend, it stretched out one day we were having sex and he looked in there and he goes, "Hello, Angel. Hello, Haley." And it was like, he's never having kids.
Those are your kids' names.
Yeah, those are my babies.
Oh, my God.
Haley, I, Selassie, I, Angel. We just named you Angel because you just are an angel. And so long story short, this is a radical experience. And you have to really choose you.
You have to choose radical thinking. Thank you for telling me this earlier. You just have to choose radical thinking. When I'm in my stupid self-pity because I don't have enough of anything, I have to choose radical thinking. Like, that is mentally insane. I am not well. These thoughts aren't true. There's people that need my help. I cannot help them if I am in this thinking. God is going to do for me what I cannot do for myself. And he always has. People are not having more fun than me. People are not doing better. They're just doing and being. That's it.
And so when you say, I want to go back to this, when you say God is doing for you, you're the little G doing it.
That's right.
You see, you're the little G being responsible, because responsibility is doing for you what being a lazy sloth couldn't do for you.
That's right.
Laying on your back, getting your eagle on, hoping that someone will drop $1 million in your pie hole is absolute bullshit.
That's not responsible.
There we go.
That's not.
What will God do for you? Being patient will do for you what being impatient can never do. Go deeper. Living in gratitude. Your obsession about, I need a new business outfit so I can be a top realtor. No one cares what you're dressed like. They want to connect in your soul. I mean, we did a podcast about that, and I used it today. Not the podcast, but we were getting fresh farm eggs, and the lady said, "Hey, how are you?" And I said, "Do you really want to know how I am? Because you got some customers behind you."
Right.
And I said, "That's a big question. Now I can answer it if you want." And she goes, "Oh, no, that's okay. Let me ring you in." And I was like, "Oh," and then I was like, "Oh, I love your purple hair and we'll talk later. Thanks for the eggs," and just left.
Yeah.
Because this is how radical it gets to. Because you have to be radical to get radical results. If you're going to be mediocre, you're going to get mediocre results. So back to our beautiful lesbian friend who's going to die if she doesn't have that beautiful girl, and you better wake yourself up. You're the beautiful girl you're looking for.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. And you can have that relationship, but you gotta put some work in between you and your crippling addiction. If you're calling and saying, I fucked up again, I drank when I didn't want to, why does this keep happening? Why? There has to be some work that goes in between that low bottom and this magical dream life that you will absolutely get. There has to be some patience, responsibility, and accountability in between that.
Here it is. And too, Jess, you know, we have to study. We're soul surgeons. You are too, if you want to be. Anyone, where do I sign up for the course? Right here, right now. You're in it.
Your whole life's journey has brought you here.
Right here, you're in it. You're going to get the PhD from the School of Hard Knocks like we did. And we study Stoics, which is Marcus of Aurelius and all the Stoics, and they do a self-awareness every day. They get up, it's like, you know, in the Roman times, you get up and you think about, what are you going to do as a human today? Your job is to be a good human. Then go be a good human.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like, what is your job as a human being today? Is it really to go make all that money and sit in an office tower?
And then spend it on your rent, and then spend it on your food, and then...
Remember back then, actually, in Marcus Aurelius Roman times, slaves ate for free. They lived for free. Mm-hmm. They've reversed it and bamboozled us. And I know you love that word. They've bamboozled us even more, because we're still slaves, or as your thing says, Slavs, that now instead of getting free rent, we have to work for it and then pay it back anyway. Yeah. We have to get the food. And again, I went and bought the tomatoes. I think a couple of weeks ago, we talked about the tomatoes. They were $5 then. Now the beefsteak tomatoes are $7.
I don't know how people do it with families. I mean, I can buy anything I want. I'm a single person. I can buy anything I want, and all organic, all from the farm store. I don't know. Throw one other person in there. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how they do it.
You know what? They're not. And I want to give a shout out to Anne. Anne, you're 80. You're my retired, I'm her power of attorney. She's 80. She was Auntie's dog walker. And I called her the other day to tell her, you know, the other dog had passed. And she said, you know, because it's the beginning of the month, she goes, I just got my check. Oh. The last week, and I was there the last week of the month, last month, she had no food in her fridge. Oh. This is a senior in Canada, and this is many seniors in Canada. So you're asking, she's not eating properly.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not eating. That's how they're doing it. They're not eating. They're eating. We won't get into that conversation. They're eating things that aren't healthy.
Humans?
You understand? Humans.
Well, that was our most.
Well, this is what I got into the other day, and someone message us, please. Message us this. The riddle is that, and you've all
riddle me this.
McDonald's has a lot of children's hospitals, and they have no beef farms. They have no cow farms. They have no dairy, no cattle farms.
They own a lot of other stuff.
But they
own a lot of real estate, but they don't own a bunch of farms.
But they own no farms. And if you want to serve hamburgers, why do you only have 6 sick children hospitals? Dodo. I know you're thinking the same. So do you understand what I'm saying here?
I do.
What's the moral of this episode? What's the moral of the story? What's the takeaway?
Make a decision to reflect on your patterns of behavior and your history, and make a decision to do something different this time. What is it going to be?
Self-awareness. Just check yourself. Check yourself before
Check yourself.
Where's my night crew? The DJ and all that.
They're coming.
Okay.